Hi guys, so I'm very excited to show you guys what I have for a haul today. A few orders have just come in, and normally I would wait until I had more before filming one of my really long hauls, but I have some icons in here that I really can't wait to use in Plan With Me's, and I'm actually about to film another Plan With Me, and I just have been sitting on these for too long. Well, one of them for too long, and the other one just came in, and I feel like I need to have these available for me for my next Plan With Me, so we're just going to go over it now so I can use them. And I am waiting on one wax order, which I don't even do in hauls, but I'm just thinking about what I've ordered recently. And then I have an order from CrafteaPlannerCo coming that should arrive in a few days, but as usual I'm very impatient. So I'm very excited about that one, and trying to think if I have anything else from anybody. Not that I can remember, so that will probably be tacked onto the end of this haul, but I'm very excited about what I have right now. So also excuse my nails, these are Dashing Diva nails that have lasted a very long time. It's been like almost 3 weeks, which I know they're supposed to last like 2 weeks and then you change them out, but like I'm super lazy, and they're well past their prime. You can see how much they've grown out, but it's a process to get them on, and I'm super glad that they last this long, but it is a process and I'm very lazy, so yeah, I'm gonna ride these out a little bit longer, so excuse those. I do like the color though, the sparkly red, love it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I have a bunch of kits as well in addition to all these icons that I have, but let's go over the icons first. So first I have my CarleaPlans order. This is a cute little thank you card. Carly is super cool, and she gave me a whole bunch of like freebies and stuff. So we have the January freebie, and then the $15 and up freebie. This looks like a reformat of the sticker sheets. What is that? It looks almost like a blender, but not really. What is that? I'm curious. Got the nice 4-leaf clover on there as well. This one is the $30 and up freebie, which is February's exclusive colorway, which is all these shades of green, which I love. Green is my favorite color. I love that Animal Crossing Switch one. Literally, I still have Animal Crossing New Horizons completely unopened for my Switch that I've never once played. I need to. I know I'm like years and years and years behind the train. That is just me. I will get to it. I always get to things when I say I'm going to, even if it takes years. And then we have the $50 and up freebie. Did I even spend more than $50? I probably spent like just right around the $50 mark. But yeah, so we have beds, looks like audiobook, which I don't really read. I like tried to like listen to one that I listened to as a kid and enjoyed, and like I couldn't stand it. Like just the way she was talking, like she was the author of the book, and I'm like, it's cool when authors read their own books for audiobooks, but like sometimes like they don't need to be the person reading it. Like they're good at writing, not necessarily so good at narrating. I don't know how I stood it as a kid. I liked it when I read as a kid. It's like a young adult book, but couldn't stand it now. So I don't know. That kind of turned me off to the idea of audiobooks for a little bit, but we will see. I'm still very into podcasts. So anyways, we got some drinks on there, weights, which I do need more of these for whenever I get back on the working out bandwagon, which lasted me like literally 1 week, and that was it. And then we have planners here. And then this is quarter 11 freebie. What is quarter 11? I mean, quarter means there's 4 of them. So like 11 seems like a little bit much. I don't know. Maybe it's like the 11th quarter that CarleaPlans has been in existence. I don't know, maybe. I think when she does these sheets, these are like the most famous sheets of that quarter. Yeah, like the most popular stickers, I mean. And then these are in the February colorway. So that was nice that she put these in. I don't know if this is a freebie or what. But yeah, very nice to have that. Okay, now for my order. So I did get a couple more sticker sheets that I did not have of icons that I feel like I'm gonna want a ton of. So I have a couple of those, and then I did go back and get more colorways of all of the icons that I already purchased multiples of in my last order. I just went and got the other colorways of those. So yeah. I did purchase a couple of the sticker sheets. Not necessarily because I needed more, but these are like a really good staple sticker to have. I just need to remember to use these. I think I could use them for like pre-planning or pulling stickers. I never mark pulling stickers though. I always count that as part of pre-planning, so I don't even know, but I need to remember to use these. Anyway, I got the assorted, and then I got the January colorway, which was this. I think there's lots of like pinks and reds in this one. So I think the January one was kind of like Valentine's Day themed to like get ahead on that, and February is a lot of greens, so that's like St. Patrick's Day themed. I think that was the thought process behind it. And then I got all of the old sheets that I had purchased multiples of, and I got them all in the January colorway. So the cutting machine is like an icon I use a lot, so there's that in the January. Calculator, exercise bike, which I use a lot of. I haven't used it once, but I do have a bike and I need to use it. And then pillows, which I do love to use a lot. And then books, which of course, now that I actually am reading more, I am going to go through these a lot more, which it can be done. If I say I'm going to do something for years and years and years, if I say I'm going to get back into something, sometimes I do it. It's possible. There's hope for me with the whole working out thing. And the Animal Crossing thing. Like, there's hope. So, laptops was one that I did not purchase before, but I needed, for sure, I needed a lot of these. Because I use these for, like, so much shop stuff. Like, I use these for listings, for designing, sometimes for editing. I am going to have to start using them for the newsletter, like, all that stuff that I mark. Like, I use these like crazy, so definitely gonna get my money's worth with these. So I got the January colorway. This is the assorted. And then I asked her for the colorways for, or like the seasonal colorways for last year, because obviously I didn't pick them up during those seasons. So I asked her for those and she came through. So thank you so much, Carly. I really appreciate that. So one of these is winter, summer, spring, and fall. Don't ask me which ones. I think this is fall. This looks pretty fall, right? If I had to guess, this is winter, this is spring, this is summer. I feel like that's right. It's pretty easy to see the colors on these, actually. But yeah, I love her little laptops, so I'm glad I have so many of these. I feel like I need like a separate storage system for like the ones that I just have like a crap ton of, because like they don't really fit in my particular storage system. I know a lot of y'all have like the little bins and you like store them upright and you have little tabbed dividers, and then you can just like flip through and like find whatever you want that way. I still use the binder system, and I use little pockets, and those pockets are getting fat for like, well, my sleeping section is enormous. My books section takes up 2 sections. Like, it's a madhouse. So your girl might need to switch. I don't want to though, because I have like 15 binders. Like, it's going to be really hard to transition, but good lord, I might need to. And then the last one I got was television, which the same thing. I don't know why I didn't have like enough teeny tiny television icons. I don't have like any. Like, I think I have like one sheet from Hazel Sticker that's like kind of tiny, and that's really what I was relying on. And that was like, it's all neutral colors, so like I needed colorful ones. And I think the CarleaPlans one is even smaller, so that's good. But like, I mark TV a lot now because we're always watching like some kind of show. Either, well, me and my boyfriend tend to watch like Marvel and Star Wars, and I have like character stickers for those. But like, whenever me and Aurora have a show that we watch, like, I need generic TV icons for that, because we were watching Dragon Ball and I would use the TV icon, and because, you know, Dragon Ball character stickers definitely don't exist, which they should, but they don't, at least that I know of. And then now we're watching Kitchen Nightmares, which is another show that we stole from my boyfriend. He's the one who introduces us to all these great shows, and then we just like watch them on our own whenever he's at work. We're bad. Like, I can tell he's like kind of butthurt about it, but also kind of like happy that we also like that show, and then he comes home and we all get to watch it. But we're just like stealing all of his shows. It's so cute, honestly. So yeah, we watched like 3 episodes in a row today. That was like insane. So yeah, I need these for that. So here's January, fall, spring, summer. Did I get 2 Januaries? What the heck is this? Wait a minute. Summer, spring, fall, winter, January. Am I crazy? Which one did I say before? I think I thought the winter one was January. Anyway, January and then assorted. So yeah, I'm not gonna run out of these anytime soon. It's like crazy because like I was actually doing this the other day where I was like pulling stickers and like I had, you know, I had like the 6 sheets of CarleaPlans colorways and like I couldn't even find the shade that I was looking for. Like I was like, how likely is that? Like I couldn't find one that matched the kit that I was using. I think it was like the winter plan with me that I recently did. Like I was like, what are the odds of that? So clearly I need more. I need to ask her for the monthly colorways that I missed last year too, because like clearly even 6 sheets isn't enough. We all need like every single CarleaPlans icon in like every color on the color spectrum. So that is my order from CarleaPlans. I'm obsessed as always. Carly, you are the best. Now my other favorite icon shop, CrafteaPlannerCo, Stephanie, you are also the best, and I'm loving your new designs. I have been a fan of CrafteaPlannerCo for a very long time, and she has recently started designing more stickers. She didn't have new releases for a while, I feel like, but now that she's back, I'm back, and here we are. I love her redesigns, and I'm excited about her new sheets. She's like sneaked some to me that she like made based on my request, and I'm very, very excited to get more. Like, she hand draws these all herself, and they're so good. Like, I'm just so impressed about people who can like draw their stuff. Like, I try to be that. I couldn't. Like, I just can't draw. I can't make little icon stickers, but Stephanie can, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna buy from her because she can do it really good. So she did put some freebies in for me, which was so sweet. Okay, so we have a ton of CrafteaPlannerCo freebies, which, yes please. Oh, she gave me one from Kristan's Planner. I haven't shopped from her because she had like a few exclusives, and I like missed the boat on those exclusives, which there was like one that I might have gotten if I had like made it in time, but I didn't. So RIP to me. But she does mostly foil now, which, I mean, I don't buy from other people's foil shops because I basically have everything in my shop that I need. But I do love watching what they put out because so many people are doing foil now, and it's like super cool to see. And this sheet in particular, I love this sheet. This is like the signatures of the princesses, which like there must be clip art out there somewhere of like all these signatures because like people are using these, but I love the idea of this. It's so fun. I feel like these would be really good over like full boxes, like in like, you know, if you have like a princess kit and you're doing like a princess spread, like putting these over one of the full boxes like of that princess, how bomb would that be? And this is in hollow, which I feel like is going to be actually super versatile. Like, I feel like I can just like throw this in with any spread because a lot of them are like brightly rainbow colored. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Is that Belle's? She's my favorite. Look at all that swirly. So yeah, this is actually really cool. I love this. So thank you for that, Stephanie. That was really thoughtful. And then we have one from Dutch Girls Design, which I think I've seen around a time or two on Instagram. Look at these little lace swatches. So this one's lace. These little like torn paper stickers, which are a big thing in certain types of planning. This one's like a letter. That's actually really cool. I think these are like also like swatches of a letter. These are fun. I don't know when I would use these because these are, I think, more of a thing with white space planning, but these are fun and I like them. So I may get creative with those. And I like this super realistic bee. Alright, and then I have a whole bunch from Stephanie herself. So thank you for this. This is the All Orders freebie. And this nice coral color. Like, I have a foil color that's like exactly this coral color. So that's really nice. So you can get like a sneak preview of some of her stickers. I think I have that YouTube laptop sheet, or I think I may have like an older version. That looks like her new laptop design. And then we have like a shopping bag, folded shirts, a loofah, cloud planner, sticker sheets, texting, which I do definitely have a full sheet of those. I think I have like the colored one and the like standard blue one. and then nail polish. Like, look at how good she draws. Like, these are like so accurate. It's insane. And then Krista 15 looks like these are some PR freebies, and then Rachel's PR freebie as well. So we have some these are like orange stickers on here. We have a little conversation heart, paw print, coffee beans, cloud planner tickets, and this is Rachel's with a nice coffee that I definitely could use, pillows, slippers, pajamas, and a remote. Like, look at how realistic that is. Like, that's insane. Fun fact, I was on Stephanie's PR team like around the time that I started my shop, and then I like unfortunately could not like reapply to be on her PR team again because I was like so busy with like advertising my own shop, but like it was really fun when I was on it. So here's the 1-year anniversary sampler. So fun to see all of her amazing artwork. And then the 2-year anniversary sampler. Very cool. So I'm definitely going to grab what I need off of those sheets. And now for the actual order. I feel like these weren't always on glossy. I feel like this glossy is a new thing, and I forget. But I feel like, I don't know. I have no idea. Either way, love it. Quality is great. So we have playing cards, which I definitely use a ton of now, because Aurora's like obsessed with her new card game that she got for Christmas. So yeah, definitely cards are a big thing in our household. So I needed a whole sheet of those, and I love how she has like a few bigger ones on top, and then the rest are all really small, so I just love that size variety. And here are the laptops that I love. Like, these are some of my favorite laptop stickers ever. I love the like shading of these. It looks like so realistic. So I'm obsessed with these. That's why I placed the order. It was for those, and then everything else I just like went through a whole shop and I was like, I need this, I need this, I need this. Oh man, this sheet. So this is a toilet cleaner sheet. I have been like obsessed with cleaning my bathroom lately. Like, I hate cleaning, I hate it so much, but like I hate having a dirty bathroom more. And like between the three of us, the bathroom gets dirty every other day. So I have like, it's like my personal war against the bathroom dirt. So right now me and the ants are fighting over the bathroom too. So that's another war that's going on. But it's my personal duty to keep it clean. So this morning I took that like Clorox powder, bleach powder, whatever the heck it was, and I just like poured it on everything in the bathroom and I like scrubbed it clean. And that stuff works magic if you use a ton of elbow grease. So it looks great now, so I'm kind of savoring it until tomorrow when it inevitably goes to crap, but yeah, so I'm definitely going to use this sheet to mark today. And let's see, we have the cutting machine sheet, which I did get in white and color. I just love stickers of little portraits. It's funny because like I used to only have my Cameo and I didn't have any portraits, and I would always get these stickers and be like, it's a shame it's not accurate to like my specific cutting machine. But now they are, because I have 6 portraits and 1 Cameo still chugging along. So now these are accurate, and I just love how they look in stickers. They're so cute. So got a ton of these. Always need those. Of course I had to do, oh yeah, definitely. I remember this sheet and being in matte before in particular, because this is the sheet I use most often from her. So I love the change to glossy. I mean, I don't personally care whether it's in matte or glossy as long as the quality's good. But I'm just like, I've been on a glossy paper kick because like I got it from my printable kits and like I've been working with it a lot and I just like it. So yeah, I did get 2 of these because again, this is my most used sheet from her. I use these to mark editing videos, and this is like pretty much the main sticker I use to mark editing videos. So perfect. So yeah, I needed 2 for sure. I got the tooth one because, yeah, me and my teeth problems, it's insane. And I just wanted, like, a smaller, more generic way to mark, like, tooth issues and just, like, going to the dentist or whatever. So, yep, definitely very relevant. Both me and my boyfriend have, like, very bad teeth, which is hilarious. Like, what are the odds? I got the cup of coffee. These are so cute. I love the little hearts in there. Yeah, I do like to mark coffee whenever I have room. Honestly, the only reason I like to mark coffee is because I have so many coffee stickers, and because I mark it, I get more coffee stickers, so it's like an endless cycle that just perpetuates itself. But here we are. That is what the sticker life is. We all know it. I have printer stickers, but like I feel like I don't like any of them, so I had to get printer stickers that I like, and these are perfect. These are printers. These are what printers look like. I love them. They are perfect. They are a good size. They're neutral. I'm very happy with these. If you want to do a colored version though, like rainbow colored, I would buy it though. So if you're listening, Stephanie, we could get a colored version of this, like the silhouettes being white and then colored. Like we could get that. We could. I would buy it. And then the weather sampler. I'm obsessed with buying weather stickers from people. Like anybody who has a weather sampler, I'll buy it. And then I always say I'm going to go back for the individual like weather sheets that I use the most, but I have so many samplers from everybody that I don't need the individual sheets ever, so I always just start with a sampler, which is probably good for saving money. But yep, love these cute little weather stickers. They're just like aesthetically perfect. You can't get better than that. I love the storm ones because you don't get a ton of like lightning storm ones. I mean, not that we have lightning storms here that often, but I just think it's fun to see that because you don't often see it. The clouds and the rain I'm going to get the most use out of. Snow, it doesn't really snow here. Tornado, thank God there's no tornadoes here. And the wind, I do like the wind ones. I'll use those too, I'm sure. And then a smoothie, which I have been drinking more smoothies. I've been good about it. Definitely, it's fun. I feel like I need to meal prep them though. Like either that or like get some kind of like service. Like what is it, Daily Harvest? Like who does the smoothies? I think it's them. Like I might need to do something like that because like it's just a pain to like get all the ingredients every time. I feel like I'm the laziest cook in the whole world, but like if I'm gonna eat something healthy, I need it to be easy. So yeah, oh my God, I love these little fruits, these little like smoothie ingredients all like lumped together. I love that. Oh my God. And they're so cute. They're so cute. I'm obsessed with those. Look how realistic they are. Look at all the dots on the strawberries. Like, oh my God. These are the cutest things in the world. So there we go. And then you get a whole rainbow of smoothie colors. And then the little blenders too. This is so fun. I love this. Love this sheet. And then lastly, calculators. Same reasons as before. I just always need more of these to mark like budgeting or business bookkeeping. Nice and neutral. I wonder why 231 is the number. Like, is there any significance behind that, Stephanie? There probably is. I'm curious. So yeah, that is my order from CrafteaPlannerCo. I already know that she's got more coming that I need, so I cannot wait for those. It is her 30th birthday. When is it supposed to be? I think it's, or like, I know her sale already started today, the day of filming, I think. So I know that it's either like today or around today. So happy birthday, Stephanie. I'm very excited about what's new and what's going to come. All right. Next, let's get into the ScribblePrintsCo mystery. This is the February mystery. If you have not seen it, now's your chance to skip ahead. I'm going to show it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Obviously, I'm obsessed with it, and so is like everybody else in the planner community because we are all readers now. I feel like once the trend hits, like we all get on that trend in the planner community. Like wax became a thing. We all do wax now. Reading became a thing. We all do reading now. I feel like board games are like going to be next. Well, basically, it's all these trends are set by Andrea of ScribblePrintsCo, but those trends, they travel fast. But yeah, I mean, I was reading before it was cool. But yeah, so naturally I do love this kit, especially now that I've gotten back into reading. But yeah, I'm very obsessed with this. This art is like so perfect. I'm trying to remember if Jess did this or if somebody else did this. I think Jess did it. No. Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong thing, so I don't exactly remember, but either way, the art is perfect and I love it. Yeah, I love like the realistic fur of this cat, like kind of realistic. I love that book is Alice in Wonderland because that's my favorite book of all time, and I do have that edition. I have like 60 or 70 editions of it because it's my favorite book, so I have to collect every edition. Love this double box scene. I don't know if I would necessarily like to have my books like that, but it looks very nice in this particular clip art. Then we have a stack of books, conveniently angled, so the artist didn't have to come up with the names. And then the tea, I love that outfit. I love her little dress. There's another clothing flat lay. We have her flowers, candles, and there she is with a stack of books taking a selfie in front of her bookshelves. So in this one, yeah, I guess the artist did have to come up with some titles. So I guess the artist used up all their creativity here. Yeah, there are definitely some repeats. There's the Alice in Wonderland book right there. And we have Frida, Esther's Child. I don't think I've heard of that one. I'm sure if you zoomed in, like, you'd actually be able to read them, but I'm not going to try to strain my eyes. But yeah, obviously I'm obsessed. I could use this honestly any week because I do read every week. I do have a lot of reading kits actually. And then the freebie is the alternate skin tone hair colors for these two fashion people. And then let's see, next we have our deco. We have 2 extra full boxes, which is another double box scene, which she doesn't often do too, so that's nice. Very cool. And there's also like an audiobook version too in there. Glitter headers. And then we have our rounded labels, which I'm not a huge fan of rounded labels, but thankfully there's enough squared off ones. A whole page of little things, which is awesome. Here we have our solid color squared off labels, patterned ones. Like I said, there's plenty. We have our extra full box and bottom washi. Is that like a lantern or like some kind of lamp? And then we have our 5th color sampler, which I hate it when it's a dark color because then like these are completely unwritable. But I mean, yeah, I could use a foiled script, but I don't use scripts, so unfortunately these are useless to me. And then here we have some icons. I like how she's including these in mysteries because they are colored to the kit. So yeah, definitely obsessed with this. And then she did include a matte bronze foil bundle. This is just her, I think, twinkle format. Possibly. I don't have my lights set to foil, so I have to hold it like this for you to see what color it is, but I mean, it's matte bronze, so y'all can imagine. But yeah, you get 2 pages of the full box overlays, 2 pages of bougie, icons and scripts, bottom washi. What is this? Oh, I don't know why this was not with the rest, but I'll go over that in a second. And then she did include one like book themed sheet, which when I saw this, I was like, okay, so now I have permission to do an entire book foil collection because she only did this and not a whole book themed foil bundle, which means that there is a gap in the foil world of book foil and it needs to happen. So I am going to do a book set in March, but we do have this to start. I love this bottom washi of all the books. We have some book deco. What is this situation? Is this an overfoiling situation or what? I think this is bleed, but it's done in a hilarious way. This is like not like contour cut bleed. This is just like random splotch bleed. Oh, that is so funny. And why does that one not have bleed? Is that an accident or what? I don't know, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, it's the funniest formatting thing I've ever seen. We have some book themed scripts, which is nice. And then a quote box overlay, which is perfect for this pattern full box, which I am hoping she does more of these and like makes these a regular thing because quote boxes are like such a big thing now in the planner community that like we need boxes specifically for them, and they used to be a huge thing and then they weren't for like years, and now hopefully they're coming back. But yeah, and then we get a tall box, which is really fun. What book is that? That is The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I saw that movie. I'm like obsessed with that movie. Like it like creeps me out and depresses me, but like in a good way. I haven't read the book though, but I feel like I would do the same. Or have I read the book? Maybe I have read it. I don't know. It's one of those where like if I have read the book, it gives me the exact same feels as the movie. There are a lot of works like that. And then here's like a close-up of the actual shelves so you can read the titles. What was the one that I saw? Is that Catching Fire. Yep, Catching Fire, because the author is Suzanne Collins. Pride and Prejudice. The King of Deception. Is that really what that says? Maybe. Crown's Game. To All the Boys I've Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, Harry Potter, Of Mice and Men, Women, is it just a book called Women? The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I'm sorry if you guys are like completely not here for me reading out every single title, but I'm gonna keep doing it. The Wind in the Willows. Ooh, that's like a children's book classic that like I feel like nobody knows about, but I grew up with The Wind in the Willows. My Life Next Door, Carnival. Why is that one faced differently? That's not right. The Great Gatsby, Snow Falling on Cedars. You can always tell like what the artist is into whenever they have to do book titles. Cause like you know they choose these. I don't think Andrea sent over a mood board of all these specific books. Prodigy, Champion, Legend. That looks like a trilogy that I'm sure I would know if I saw the cover. Anyway, book nerd here, had to read all of those. Y'all should know by now that if there is a full box, I am going to read every single thing that's in it. I'm going to tell you what's in it, so you can just listen to these hauls. You don't even have to look. Anyway, that's the February mystery. Love it, obsessed. Gonna add it to my book collection. Not gonna use any of those books, or like my book kit collection, which I'm not gonna use any of those book kits until I have my foil made. So we will all have to wait for that. All right, next I have a couple kits from CrafteaPlannerCo, which the reason I placed this order was specifically for this mystery kit because I saw, I think it was Rosie, who did like a haul of all of the mystery kits that came out in like what, February, and she like did mock spreads with them, and like I saw this one laid out and I was like, what is this magical thing? What is this kit? I need it. Where is it from? Give this kit to me. It looks so good. And it turns out that it was a CrafteaPlannerCo mystery that I had slept on. Usually I keep up with CrafteaPlannerCo mysteries and like get the overstock on time. This one, like, I didn't see from anybody else until this post from Rosie. So thank you so much, because I would have missed it and I would have been sad. I did miss the glossy, so I had to get it in premium matte, but like I also don't care because premium matte quality is like just as good. It's just a different paper consistency, and it doesn't matter to me because I cover up everything with like foil anyway, and that makes it shiny. So like it all still looks shiny anyway. So like I don't care. But this is the January mystery called Spring Queen. I love that she actually like names her mysteries because like nobody else does. But Andrea does when she brings them back to shop. I know that. And I think Lane Planner does too. Anyways, like look at this kit though. Like look at this double box scene. Look at these waffles. Like look at the book. Like look at the colors. Look at these greens and purples. Like tell me this doesn't just catch your eye. So I needed this, like, more than I can say. Also, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm like, is that a double box scene or not? Like, is this a couch that goes all the way across? It looks like it is, but at the same time, like, clearly this table, the stuff on the table, like, that doesn't bleed into that one. So that's, like, really tripping me up. So I'm not gonna use that as a double box scene. I think when she does do double box, like, 2 sets of double box scenes, she'll usually do, like, one up here and then one down there. So those 2 being placed that way leads me to believe that that's not a double box scene. Oh, here it is. Here's the true double box scene with the couch. So there you go. I guess this is the freebie, which has Fashion Girls on it too. Love that like pink hair. That's like super cool hair actually. I would love to see that in real life. Anyways, Spring Queen. So I guess it's just like spring house themed. This magnificent manor house that I would love to live in with those gardens. Oh my god. Please, I want this house. I want this life. There's the front door. We have our little tiered tray. This is like a tea time kind of situation. Of course, we have our book, and there's the tea. More books, cupcake. Is that Gucci? Bag right there. And drinks and food. Everything's covered in flowers, which I'm obsessed with. I have a floral collection also slated for March, so I feel like I might save this for that. So next page, CrafteaPlannerCo format, I'm not a super duper fan of, and I'll explain everything as we go through it, but, so I generally hesitate to buy things from CrafteaPlannerCo, but couldn't pass this one up. So we have some deck over here. I like her weekend banners. This is like kind of the style of weekend banner I like, so that's good. Square boxes, good. Flags, good, although I just like bent the page to like try to peel one of them up, and like it like bent that. So that's just a thing about premium matte paper. You have to be careful. Like I feel like if you put it down and then put foil over it is fine, but I think I'm just gonna like have to pick a different color at this point. And then here we have the solid color page, which she does have headers on here, which is nice because I do use the dinner one, even though dinner plans doesn't really make sense for a memory spread person like me, but oh well. Then we have the pattern page, which for some reason has rounded boxes down here instead of like washi. And then here we have glitter headers. The glitter headers are a good pattern. Little things though, I don't like them because of this extra strip right here. It just makes them look weird. Like I have to write in this specific space. Like I feel like it's very limiting, so I'm not a fan of that. That's like one of my main gripes. The other main gripe is this horrendous movie marquee that like makes me break out in hives. Like it's upside down, it's inverted. It needs to go to the hospital and get that prolapsed movie marquee bump put back in place, because I'm not about that, but oh my god. Anyway, everything else is good. Love this extra full box. It's such a cute little decor there. 3 very nicely formatted habit trackers, good sidebar trackers, all good. These things are a little bit outdated. That tracker, the work labels and the icons, a little bit outdated. Also extra little things on this page for some reason. Why are they not both on the same page? These are also a little bit outdated. Same with this. Wait, didn't I get the version of this kit that didn't have this? Oh, I think you can't choose for mystery. But usually I get the version that doesn't have the checklists. And another extra full box. A fun little flat lay there. Are those shoes? Dang. Those are like crazy shoes. And then we have bottom washi, which does have a line, so you can trim it yourself and then use the 15mm that you can pick up a la carte, which I did, just in case. I do have some really nice 32mm floral washi like already made, so I could use that over this, but I wanted the option. And then we do have some fashion girls, so you have our tall box girl right there, and then you can just get her as a regular full box, which I'm not cutting off that dress, so I'm using the whole tall box. Gotta keep that for sure. So yeah, that's why you don't see more Crust Press in my hauls, because I'm not a huge fan of her format, but I mean, I'll suffer through it if it means I can get this amazing clip art. So I'm really obsessed with that. That is the January Mystery Spring Queen. Oh yeah, I forgot completely about the freebies. So these are manufactured foil freebies. So this one is in gold, some food related icons at the top, and some food related scripts at the bottom. This one is a birthday one, so I think these are like sprinkle full box overlays, and then various like birthday things down there. And then while I was there, I went through her shop and just kind of browsed and tried to see if there was anything I'd missed out on, which I don't think there was, because I'm pretty good at keeping up with her, but there was one thing that I needed, and that was the fairy tale kit, which, come on, look at this, it's so pretty. So pretty. I needed it. And I don't think this is exclusive, because she usually would say if it was exclusive in the listing, but I definitely don't have it from anybody else. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, because I have purchased duplicates before. I do have probably close to 800 or 900 kits by now, so, and I'm not even joking about that, so it is very possible. But no, I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I just looked through all of my kits to see what fairy kits I would use with my new fairy foil set, and I didn't see this one there, and then I like suggested this on my Instagram stories, so I feel like I would have seen a duplicate. So thankfully this is not a duplicate, but yeah, I needed this. I don't think I've seen it from anybody else, so I don't think it's exclusive, but I think she like found this somewhere and like it was the only one who used it, I guess. I don't know. Let me know if you've seen another shop use this, because I'm curious, but I loved it. I love the fairy tale stuff, love the fairy aspects of it. Super fun. So we have our little double box scene with a little fairy house in the trees. That is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love these like stack of books with all these fun bookmarks. Oh my god, that's so cute. We have our flat lay over here. Really pretty mirror keys, a lot of butterfly elements, butterfly jewelry. I don't know why butterflies and fairies are like so associated, but they are. Maybe because fairies have butterfly wings. I don't know. seems like they're supposed to be like related species or whatever. It's kind of a question mark in my mind, but it is what it is. Here we have like, I think that's a lamppost. The roses on it. We have cake. I don't know why there's cake in here, cake and tea, but there is. Then we have like an actual fairy tale book. Obviously we had to have that. And I think that's a magnifying glass. It can't be a mirror, because then it wouldn't be like, you wouldn't be able to see through it. Then we have a cake. The cake has writing on it and a keyhole, which are two things I would not expect to see on a cake, but fun, either way, fun. Freebie, no, I think this is the a la carte fashion girls that I got are, I got the blonde one. I sometimes will go with my own personal skin tones, sometimes I'll go with whatever I think matches the colors of the kit the best, and I thought this brown hair worked, because brown wood, you know, it works. It's actually blonde hair, but it's a very browny blonde, so here we are. I got the girl who's a fairy, super pretty, and then this girl with this gorgeous outfit and hairdo. Like, I would wear that. I would wear both of those things. And then we have some deco. The deco's good. There's a nice mix of big and small deco. And then the format is the exact same as before. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. It is an older kit, so let's see. It looks to be the same. And also, like, these white gaps between, like, the different types of labels just is, like, hilarious. It seems like the gaps are, like, way too big. And then we have our extra full box of these swing. That would be a good quote box spot, actually. We have more little things. I think that's like just on the border of still being writable. Bottom washi, and then another full box with the mirror, and then the jewelry box. Like, the art in this is like so gorgeous. Like, I am obsessed with it. So I am going to cut this in half for sure, because I needed this 15mm strip. I needed this, like, with all of my heart. It's like, I think it was called Love Letter. So I believe this is just, like, words from a love letter, essentially. So I needed this so much. So I'm going to use that. And that is Fairy Tale. So this was, like, a hidden gem for me. Both of these were, like, things that I hadn't seen anywhere else and, like, wasn't expecting to need, but definitely I'm gonna try to use these at some point in my living life. So, I was asked for foil recommendations for this kit if you want to buy my fairy foil for it. Try saying that 10 times fast, fairy foil for it. But, I did write down what I thought would be best. None of these colors work, like, 100%. So if you buy any of these, it's gonna, like, kind of match enough to pass. But, like, it isn't, like, you know, you look at it and immediately are like, that's the one. So if you get Merlot, it will match with some of these reds, but not all of them. Like, the darkest of reds, it will match, but it's not going to match, like, all these other reds. So it'll work, but again, only, like, kind of. If you get Ballerina, it's my lightest pink. It's obviously not exactly the same shade as this pink, but close enough. You could go with Bronze, which is a brown. Bronze is technically supposed to be like a dark brown, but my bronze is actually pretty light, so I feel like it would work with, like, these browns here. Like, just all the browns in the kit, it'll kind of work, but it'll also kind of blend in. Don't go with copper, though. Definitely don't go with copper. Copper is too light, and a bit too orangey. And then you can also go with matte bronze, because, I mean, matte bronze goes with so much. It's, like, such a good neutral. Honestly, you can maybe go with matte silver, but really the only thing it would match is, like, these butterflies, so probably not that, but, like, matte bronze could be okay. Could be okay. It's up to you. I don't know which one I would go with yet, which is why I wrote down all of these four on a post-it note, just so I, like, have an idea of where to start. And then whenever I use this kit, I'm probably just gonna, like, wave my finger around and see when it lands on, and just go with that. Alright, so next, let's go over my printable kits. So I have 10 kits here. I am unstoppable. I'm an addict. I've shown printable kits in my hauls before, but I have really only just now started embracing them, like, with my whole heart. And they are a money saver compared to buying, you know, $30 kits. You can get, like, a printable kit from either, like, $2 from Pink Planner Shop to, like, $7 or $8 or $9 from Layer Designs. You can get the whole gamut. My favorite shop is Apple Blossom Prints. I usually wait for hers to go on sale, and then it's usually like $3 a piece, approximately. So they are a money saver. However, Not if you buy a million all at once, and this is my problem, because in my mind they cost less, so I can get more kits than I ever could before. So it does add up. It still adds up. I mean, okay, so maybe 10 times 3 is still 30, which is like the cost of one kit. So like if I got, you know, 10 kits from Apple Blossom Prints, it would still be a lot, but I mean, it would be 300 if I got them all from another shop, so there you go. Depends on what your budget is, and also it does take me forever to edit these. My next video going up is a video showing you how I edit these, and I am putting that up after this one because I want you to see everything that I've done. And then in that video I'll kind of like explain like all the different ways I could potentially edit these things in other kits, like that I'm not doing for the specific video, and then you can like look back at this and be like, oh, okay, so that's how she did this and that. So you'll see that pretty soon. I usually try to space my videos a couple days apart when I have them all ready to go, but I do want to like just show you these first so you can see the potential, because that's the other reason I love printable kits, not necessarily just for the price, but because it is so easy to like edit them for your own personal planning style, which I have, like I've said that every time I haul printable kits, I do the same spiel, but if you're new to my channel, there you go. So I do have, I think, 6 from Apple Blossom Prints to go over. I have like 1 or 2 more in my wish list. Like I always have some in my cart every release week because she always does all the artists that I want, so. If I don't get a kit from CrafteaPlannerCo, I usually get it from Apple Blossom Prints. That's pretty much my pattern. So first, let's do Teddy Bakery. And like this is Kittenish Jess art, which I love all of her art. All of her art is great. But if it's not like a theme that I don't necessarily like need, I'll typically, but I still like the art, I'll typically pick it up as a printable. And this is like a bakery theme, which is like really cute and really pretty, and I love the color scheme. But like, I'm not like a baked goods person, and I'm allergic to gluten, so wouldn't really catch me in a bakery, but I needed the kit, so got it as a printable. And I did start using glossy, so this is in beautiful glossy. My Silhouette does an okay job with these. It's not great at the corners sometimes, like this corner will not peel. I do have to peel that corner from this side, but it is good of for my personal standards, and my printer also does a pretty good job. You can like barely tell the pixelation unless you look really closely, which most of the time you won't, so it's fine. But yeah, so here are the full boxes. We got all of our like photorealistic baked goods, which is fun. Double box scene of the counter. It's like Teddy Bakery themed, so there's a lot of like teddy bear aspects of it too. Super cute. Man, I want to eat that. I don't know what that is. It looks like something sweet though, and I would maybe eat that. But yeah, very fun. And then there are some like baking elements too, in case you are a baker yourself and that's what you want to use this kit for. So there's that. And then I did leave the next 2 pages alone. So we have the solid color label page, and then the pattern page, which does typically have enough half boxes and fancy labels, and third boxes does have typically enough for me. Well, maybe I would need more fancy labels, which is why you'll see later in the kit I duplicate them. One thing to note is that her third boxes are pretty short. They are only like 1 or 2 millimeters taller than the fancy labels, so they are pretty short compared to other shops' third boxes. This page I did cut up quite a bit. I basically got rid of most of the right hand side, kept 2 of the flags, and kept this sidebar tracker because she provides 2. I usually just pick the lighter one because it's easier to write on. I did keep all the deco and weekend banner. Love the sizing of the deco and how much there is. And then on this page I usually just drag on the pattern washi and then the meals header to put over that, and then I just fill in the rest of the space with fancy labels just so I have more, because that is one thing that I frequently don't have enough of. Same with little things, which is why the entire top half of this sheet has been destroyed and replaced with little things. And then the glitter headers, of course, I leave alone as well. Yeah, see, my silhouette's not always a happy camper, so that one did not peel quite properly, but literally it's good enough for my standards for my own personal kits. But yeah, glossy is kind of hard. I feel like clear glossy is like a lot more forgiving and a lot easier to cut out. It's interesting. But yeah, this page I also cut up a bit. This whole section I like got rid of and replaced with little things. I did leave these square boxes because I like to have a variety of those. It's another one where the corner didn't cut. And then why am I like trying to peel up every piece? Like, I don't know. I don't do this with any other kit. Habit trackers are good. Extra full boxes on this page. It's another baking one. And then the movie marquee, her cut lines are rectangle, but I like the ones with a bump, so I kind of just like made my own one. Made my own weird one with a really wide bump for whatever reason, but it is what it is. And then, let's see, we have our bottom washi page with another full box overlay of the outside of the bakery. Super cute. And then 15 millimeters, date covers, and then the like extra page, which has the tall box on it, and the flat lay, clothing flat lay. And then it has a bunch of extra labels. It did have like scalloped labels and rounded ones, but I don't use those, so I just replaced them with more fancy labels. So yeah, there's plenty of extra labels on these sheets, and I pretty much never run out of labels with Apple Blossom Prints kits, so we're all good with that. And then I did print off the extra Fashion Girls. Actually, these are the only Fashion Girls. They were available separately. So we have another tall box girl, and then 2 others in the same skin color, hair color, so I'm very happy with that. And that is Teddy Bakery. Man, I'm already like wiped out. I feel like I don't usually film for this long in a row without a break, but we're gonna keep going. Alright, so next we have Sunday, which is ice cream themed. This is from like an artist who I literally couldn't tell you the name of, but I know I'm following her on Instagram. But like I feel like not a lot of people have used her art throughout the years, but they're just now like starting to use like all of it, and I'm really happy, and I'm picking up all of it. But yeah, I definitely needed this ice cream art. Just any ice cream art is like perfect. I do have an ice cream foil set, which is desperately in need of a reformat, but it is there. It is available. But yeah, love this like gelato experience. I love it when like people do ice cream art. It's always like featuring gelato, which is not ice cream, but it's related. It's like soft serve, which is also not ice cream, but is related. It's hilarious. Anyway, these cones look really good. I had ice cream actually like an hour ago, so very appropriate for my life, which is why I got this kit. We have our 2 Fashion Girls. I may have changed this one. Did I change it? No, I don't think I did. Sometimes I change the Fashion Girls to like match my hair color, skin tone with like the other ones that were available, but I think I left these. I liked her pink hair, so I know that I left that on purpose. But yeah, we just have various other forms of ice cream going on in here. I did print off the big box for myself because it was like the outside of the shop, and like this just made a perfect big box situation, so here it is. And then we have the solid color, pattern colors. She's been like really good lately about doing colors that are all writable, which I really appreciate. So I haven't really had to edit these very much. Sometimes like in previous kits, this last color was like really dark and I would have to like edit it out and then like replace it with one of these. So in other kits you may see that. But all the 6 ones in this batch were all good, so that's great. This page, same exact thing as before. Kept 2 of the flags. Did the whole sidebar tracker situation here, and then filled in all the space with fancy labels. Same thing with the little things, same thing with the extra fancy labels here. Extra full box is the clothing flat lay, and then this one's really cute with the little doggy eating ice cream right here. I think that is a King Charles Spaniel or a Cocker Spaniel. It's a type of Spaniel that is not a Springer Spaniel. That's all I can tell you. I believe it's a King Charles. I love this bottom washi. And then yeah, I definitely went crazy with this situation. I think there was a tall box in here that was the same as like half of the big box, but since I was already using the big box, I didn't need it, so I brought in one of the extra full boxes that were available, and then I just filled in the extra space with labels. So there's that. I really just like wanted this whole setup. I think that would be good for a quote box overlay, but I also just wanted to see that art, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it quite yet, but it is an option for me. So that is Sunday. And then, let's see, quite the random selection. Next we have Bossy. This is art from Elaine from CrafteaPlannerCo. And she's another artist that has been around forever, and we all love her. I feel like ScribblePrintsCo did this art in a color scheme that was like extremely like neutral and like washed out and basically like barely there. Like the saturation was super low. And like normally I like that, but I thought it was a little too low. So I went with this one, which is like way more orangey than I would personally prefer. But like given the choice, I would go for the orangey one. So here it is. Pretty sure I replaced that girl. Yeah, I think I did. But everything else was the same. I love this girl because her hair kind of looks like me. I wish my face looked that pretty, but the hair is kind of like mine. But yeah, this is just like a generic girl boss kind of set. I think there's like some sticker shop boss elements. Yeah, I think there's like silhouettes there, which I always love. I feel like she did an almost identical set like fairly recently. So this felt like deja vu, honestly, seeing this, but oh well, I'm still gonna pick it up because I love everything she does. Yeah, this is like the ideal sticker office, honestly. Like, oh my god, this like marble desktop. Oh, so pretty. Actually, this is not ideal. The one that I have in my current office that I'm standing in is ideal. But this looks nicer and cozier, for sure. I have like made no efforts to like cozy up my space. Like 0 efforts. That's the problem. Anyway, love this little chair situation. We have our planner. Boss coffee. Hilarious. This looks like the Aura Estelle like scalped bag. I think that's a real product. We have our planner stack, and then our 2 fashion girls doing things. Let's see what else. We got our solid colors, our patterns. So there were a ton of extra full boxes in this kit, so I did use this space for one of them. And originally this box had a girl that was like sitting at this computer, and the computer like was the screen of Apple Awesome Prints website, and it said like new releases on it, and I really liked that, but like I didn't want to use that girl because I wanted to use that girl in the tall box version, which did not have the computer screen, which you'll see it later. But I wanted to like get that computer screen on here, but I couldn't do it. I'm unfortunately not that good at editing, and I wasn't going to use this, but I wanted to use the computer screen for something. So ultimately I did decide I would probably try to fit a quote in it somehow. So that's going to be the plan, is to do some kind of quote in there. Everything else is the same, except I forgot to get rid of these 2 patterned strips, because I usually just keep this one and get rid of these 2, but I like went loopy and forgot for this one, so I have extra pattern strips in this one, which is not the worst thing in the world. Everything else is the same, except here. So this was the full box that was on this space, which does look suspiciously identical to one that is on this page here, but they're not the same. They're almost the same, but not the same. So I had to keep it. And then there was an additional double box scene that was available of the bedroom, so I dragged that onto here and then did some labels for the rest of the space. And then here we have a clothing flat lay, a bottom washi situation. And then here is the tall box that I was talking about with the girl who like was at the computer before, but now she's at her. Are those silhouettes? Those don't even look like silhouettes. Maybe they're printers. They have to be silhouettes, right? Nobody has 4 printers. Okay, I stand corrected. Big shops like ScribblePrintsCo, I'm positive she has more than 4 printers. But yeah. Anyways, everything else is about the same. And that is Bossy. So I could use this literally any week because this is me every week. Working all the time. And there you go. So next, let's keep going with the Elaine train. And we have Pink XOXO. So this, I think all art she releases in 2 color schemes. So this one had like a super bright like pink and purple one that I liked, but do I like it more than just monochrome pink? No. I would love an all pink kit, and that is what we got as an option. I believe Apple Blossom Prints did 2 options, did the other one too, but I chose this one. So yes, very happy about this. So this is like Valentine's Day. I think this is one of 2 Valentine's Day kits that I got this year. The other one I'm still waiting on from Pink Diamond Planner Co. I don't know which I'm going to use yet. We'll see. I have no clue, honestly. But either way, I have like almost like none of my collection. I have like 1 or 2 maybe in my collection. So definitely I need to like stock up on them. So I'm perfectly happy to have these both. So we have a double box scene of like the interior of a living room. This is basically like a whole house that is decorated for Valentine's Day, which is like way more than I do. I just do the kitchen table, but it's more than I did before. I don't know if I would go this far. I don't think so. Probably not. Anyways, we also have a Girl with a Lollipop over here. Looks like those are some scrunchies. There's like a phone case, notebook, string of hearts. That looks like food. Are those donuts? Yeah, probably. We have a chair, and then like another little table scene. I love these colors so much. Have our solid colors, patterns. I think that's still writable. It's a very dark pink, but it's still writable. Deco. Everything else on this page that I edited. So this one had a lot of extra full boxes as usual. So grabbed one of the Fashion Girls who doesn't appear in any other skin tone or hair color, so I just grabbed the only one there was. And then I grabbed the double box scene of the bedroom. Those hanging chairs are always weird. They look like little bird cages or something. And then this one of the purse. And then we have our little things and glitter headers. And then bottom washi and little bathtub full box, which I guess is for like a self-care kind of situation. And yeah, like I said, there were tons of extra full boxes, so I did grab a couple more Fashion Girls for over here. I decided that girl looked best in blonde, and I decided the hair looked best in black for some reason, which when it printed out, it printed pretty dark, so kind of hard to see the detail of the hair, but it is what it is. And then we have another flat lay with like a heart-shaped mug, which is super cute. And yeah, that is Pink XOXO. Alright, so we have 2 more from Apple Blossom Prints. This one is Spring Picnic. Is this the same artist as Sunday? I thought this other one was the same artist as Sunday, but I think it's this one. Okay, never mind. It was the other artist that I was talking about that like has been around for a while, but nobody was using her. Probably the same for this one, though, honestly. I don't know who this artist is. But I haven't seen her art that much. Maybe she just doesn't do a lot of art, but whatever she does do, I love. Clearly. I swear, I'm following all these people on Instagram, but they're so, like, new to me that I don't quite know their names yet. So forgive me for not knowing. Okay. That was close. Anyways. So yeah, the minute I saw this, I was like, I need it so badly. Love all these greens. Love a good picnic kit. That's all I need to know, really. Not that I go on picnics, so this will be pretty much an anytime spring kit, but definitely needed it anyway. So we have our double box scene of our outdoor little picnic situation. I love that old-fashioned picnic basket. I had like a toy one when I was a kid, just like that. It was so cute. And I had like real china or like ceramic dishes in there. I'm like, why would you trust a kid with that? I'm pretty sure I like chipped one of the things, but either way, it was fun. Got our Fashion Girls. We have our little deer, like our fawn, which is so cute. Clothing flat lay, rosé, and charcuterie situation. And of course, we have our baguette and marmalade. Love it. Love it, love it. And then a solid color, patterns. This color, I believe. Nope. It looks like I replaced it, but I didn't. Then here we have this page. Love, like, again, the amount of deco is so great. little things. Oh, I love this pie for this full box here. And the candy, oh my god. Love this box. And then we have this full box here, which literally looks like just like this half of the double box scene. It's pretty much the same, so I don't think I'll use that. I don't think there was a lot of clip art in this kit to begin with, which is probably why. Bottom washi, and then this page, which I'm pretty sure it had a tall box that was like basically the same clip art again that was already used, so I just got rid of it and used labels. But I did keep the patterned full box here because, again, love patterned full boxes because they're perfect for quote overlays. So yeah, that is Spring Picnic. And then lastly, from Apple Blossom Prints, we have a Snowdrop, which, like, I'm so obsessed with this art. So obsessed. Like, I want to live in this kit, for real, for real. The color scheme is, like, amazing. It's, like, it's a very cozy winter vibe. We have our, like, books, like, very cozy books. And that drink looks so good. I love a silver box scene of the outside of the house. You know me, I love a good building exterior or interior. I love this girl. I did replace the girl to be my skin tone hair color, kind of. Her hair has, like, a lot of shine on it. More, like, cozy wintry stuff. Happy Meal, planner. This dog is so cute. More planner stuff. Very, like, cozy winter. And I think these are snowdrop flowers. I think that's what the type of flower is, I believe. We have our solid colors, patterns. I did bring the tall box girl. There were 2 tall box girls, so I brought one onto this page instead of filling it up with labels. Loved her outfit. Little things, headers. There were a ton of extra full boxes for this as well, so I just filled up all the space. We have our gramophone question mark? No. It's record player. That's what it is. Clothing flat lay, fashion girl, and then the little tea set situation. I love that. And then bottom washi. Then I love this cozy little chair by the window with, like, the snowy forest outside. And then here's the other tall box. I needed to choose both because the outfits were different, so yeah, I'm gonna use both. And then, like, the flowers in front of the cake, super cute. So many boxes with this, but, like, I love it. I don't know when, this is probably just a generic winter kit for me. It doesn't snow where we are, but I don't care. I'll use a snowy winter kit anyway. But I love the greens with that. Like, the greens with the snow, like, that's just, it's not something you see very often. But I love it. Okay, so that is it from Apple Blossom Prints. And then usually I have a bunch from Pink Planner Shop, but I'm pretty much caught up with her. I have, like, one kit from her that I want, so I'm not, like, quite pressing the checkout button yet. But what I did do was go through Linear Designs and get all of her, like, customs and everything that I needed from her. Because those I've been, like, sitting on for quite some time. And I literally, like, wasn't gonna buy. And then, like, I went through just to make sure that that was my opinion. And then I changed my mind and bought everything. So here we are. This is the one kit that is not custom. But I don't think I've seen anybody else do it. And I'm obsessed with this for, like, the same reasons as I'm obsessed with this. Like, the color scheme is everything that I need. It's, like, the greens really got to me, and the greens and pinks got to me. And it's, like, a very cozy, like, it's got the same stuff. It's got books, it's got tea, like, it's a very cozy kit. It's got everything I need. And, like, I love this fashion girl. Is it the same artist? Maybe. Let's look at the faces. You can always tell by the faces. Yeah, it looks like the same artist, so that would explain it. I definitely needed it for sure. I have an idea of who it is. Like, I always have to, like, add this in post, like, who the actual artist is, like, when I look it up on Instagram later, but that may or may not pop up on screen right now. I have a feeling who it is, though. I think it starts with L, so you're going to see if I'm right from whatever pops up. And I will get the credit for that, which is obviously the most important things, that is me getting credit, so yeah. Anyways, double box scene of, like, the living room interior again, or it could just be in the corner of a bedroom, honestly. I think this is, like, the spring version of that, kind of. It's got a lot of flowers in it. There's like a flower field outside. It looks like a pear cake, which is really interesting because the cake is green and it's got pears that are not green on top, covered in caramel. I don't know what's going on with this cake. I have no idea what kind of cake this is. I don't know if I would eat it. It looks interesting. That's all I'm going to say about it. I love the lantern though. Then we have our girl reading. Love her dress, love her hair. Another clothing flat lay. Every time I see a clothing flat lay, I want to see a fashion girl wearing those clothes. Like, I like those clothes. I want to see them on a person. Like, I just need to. My brain needs to see that in order to, like, make sense of it and properly admire it. Those shoes are really cute, too. Love this tea set. I really want, like, a proper tea set like this. It is my dream. I'm pretty sure my grandma has a tea set that she's, like, waiting to give to me as, like, my inheritance or whatever. But she's just, like, keeping it until that time. She's not giving it to me, and I want that tea set. And obviously I know that that's how an inheritance works, is you're supposed to wait until the worst happens to get that. But, like, she could gift it to me now so I can enjoy it longer. But I feel the same way about my parents' advent calendar that I grew up with. Still waiting for that too. Anyways, I'm a greedy person for these types of things, clearly. And then we have our book and stack of books. Looks like more kind of cozy books, except War and Peace. I don't believe that is very cozy. Anyways, so yeah, these kits as well I cut up too, but in different ways, so you'll see that in a minute. But I did leave these pages alone. Plenty of third boxes and half boxes. The only thing about her fancy labels is that they are very skinny. Like, usually I can fit 2 lines of writing on a fancy label. This, I think, is only 1 line of writing. So that's going to be kind of hard to work with, but I'm going to see. I'm going to give it my best shot. We'll see. And then we have the pattern page. She does do the same thing as CrafteaPlannerCo with the fancy labels. Not fancy labels, with the little things. Basically the same format and sizing on here. So that's good. And this page I also left the same. We have more fancy labels, glitter headers, and then we have washi strips up here. Unfortunately, the patterns are not connected, but they do look like they go. So, normally what I would do, actually I did do it over here and then promptly forgot to do it for every single other kit, which is not a big deal. But what I did was I just changed the cut line. So it is about the size of the washi strip that I need. Instead of 2 individual cut lines, I just made it 1. And then I'm just going to put the header, like, over there in the middle. Unfortunately, these kits did not come with any headers, so I'm going to have to, like, steal from my collection or print off one separately. But I'm just going to, like, cover up that line with that header. So that's the plan. With the other ones where I forgot to adjust the cut line, I'm just going to, like, layer these one on top of the other. I just kind of do the same thing. But yeah. This page I cut up, this whole section I got rid of. The weekend banner was over here. I moved it over here for this one. Again, that's like my favorite style of weekend banner. Deco's good. She did have this on another page, so I brought it over onto this one, and then brought over the extra full boxes onto this page as well. We have one that's another book stack, and then the double box scene of, like, the outside of the house. I, of course, had to bring that over as well. This page, obviously I cut up to pieces so I could fit the extra tall box and clothing flat lay on this page. You can definitely tell it's the same artist because of the hair gloss. It's done in exactly the same way. But yeah, I did leave the square boxes, habit trackers, flags, and then extra little things. Or maybe I added those. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. And then this page I left the same. So we have our date covers, bottom washi, and extra full box. Love that. I think this was the only one in this format. I think all the others had a newer format that I left the same, I believe. We'll see. This was an older kit, so this is a Beautiful Tales. Okay, next, let's do the next oldest one, which is Mindset. The next 3 are exclusive arts. So I think these are the only 3 exclusive arts that she's done, but I needed all of them, so I got all of them. This one is like kind of like a health and fitness set, which I have been buying up all of these when I see them. I missed the one from Glam Planner, which I'm still mad about. I'm hoping she brings it back eventually. But I got the one from SPC, and I got this one. I'm trying to get them because I'm trying to adjust my mindset, obviously. And this kit's called Mindset. And I'm trying to be more of this person. So these are aspirational kits, as is most of the stickers I buy are aspirational. But yeah, I love this color scheme too. And anytime I see stacked up colorful Tupperware, is like, it's an instant buy for me. Like, I just need that in my life. I love looking at it. It's my favorite thing. But yeah, there's like smoothie bowls in here. We got like skincare. We have our quote on the mirror that says, "My dream life is in the palm of my hands." Double box scene of the house interior, like the living room. We have our fitness flat lay, like journaling with like mood and habit trackers. And then Fashion Girl looking in the mirror with all of her inspirational post-it notes around it. It's super fun. I actually really like that. Well, I love all of this, obviously, which is why I have it. This page I did cut up. So this is a newer format. She had moving marquees on this page, like in a different place. And then a whole bunch of other stuff that I wasn't going to use. So I kept these, which are like short third boxes. I actually have foiled premium matte like versions of these. So I haven't seen another shop do them, but I love them. I think SPC has like the rounded ones, but I love the squared ones because obviously I'm like a squared off box girl. But yeah, so I kept those, kept both moving marquees, just moved them up so I could fit the extra flow boxes on here. So we have more like planners, and then like a book, an audio book situation. And then we have another Fashion Girl here. That's the same girl as I think from the Kitten is Just Valentine's Day set from last year, I believe. I think a lot of people are like using that girl over and over again. I mean, she has a cool outfit and cool hair, so why not? But yeah, I'm pretty sure where that's from. I'm pretty sure that is where that's from. And then as usual, I brought this in from the other page. And these were the two that were already on this sheet. So we have another like healthy food fat lay. I love boxes of food. We all do. Can't help it. And then we have like inspirational books and really pretty flowers. I love the color scheme of this kit so much. And then we have our solid color page, pattern page, fancy label page, not fancy label, little thing. Why every time today I have seen a little thing, I've called it a fancy label so many times today. I don't know what's up with me. I think this is the original format of this page. I don't think I did anything to it, but this is like the newer format. So like the weekend banner is over here now. I don't like the change of the weekend banner. I like the old style better, but like I don't care because I can just easily not use them. Very frequently now I'm like okay with not using them. Everything else I left, that's fine. This page is also fine. Get more labels, and these are like quarter boxes that I'm pretty sure are like the same size as her fancy labels. I love this like mood board full box right here. That's really fun. I think it's like clip art from the kit. And then bottom washi. And that is a Mindset. Theoretically I should use this on a week when I like do working out or meal prepping or something, but we will see. We'll see if the aspirational aspect of that works and like encourages me to do all that. Next we have Crime Junkie, which is I think her newest exclusive art. And this was, I'm pretty sure, the reason that I placed the order, because like I needed this one for sure, because like I'm very into like true crime now, as I've said in previous videos. Like y'all probably would know by now, but yeah, but pretty much only in the form of like podcasts and YouTube videos. So there's like a couple that I listen to. I have tried like a few recommendations from other people. I'm not too sure. It's very hard for me to branch out and like actually enjoy something else other than like what I'm used to listening to. But we'll see. We will see. I still have to like catch up on My Favorite Murder, and then when I'm all caught up, I'm either gonna like start at the beginning again, or I'm gonna like try to branch out and find somebody else that I actually like. So we'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna like focus on them because that's my favorite. But yeah, I am trying to like stock up on the true crime kits anyway, because it's like, it's part of me. I like listening to it. I think we all do. Well, not all of us, but like a good chunk of us do, especially in the planner community. So naturally, that's why this kit came into being. So we have like a double box scene here of like a living room. Cold Case Files is on the TV. I guess that's a show about true crime, about cold cases, so I assume. We have like a crime junkie themed cake over here, which is hilarious. That's like the funniest thing ever. Fashion girl. Another double box scene up here with like popcorn, unsold case files, or unsolved. I don't know why I couldn't get that word right. We have more food over here. I believe that's like a playing card set you can get with like, I don't know, unsolved cases in it. I'm pretty sure that's like a real product. Crime scene, do not cross tape. And then missing photos on the back of a milk carton, which they definitely do not do anymore. It's like a throwback. And then this next page, I had to put all of the extra full boxes on because there were so many. I don't know that I needed this one because like all this art has been like used elsewhere, so maybe I don't need that one. But the rest of the stuff I do need, like this food. Oh wait, that's from another kit too, isn't it? Isn't that from the foodie kit? The foodie art set, maybe? I do like that she does that. I do like that she brings in stuff from other kits. I think that needs to be done more. Even if the art doesn't necessarily look like it matches, it's still, like, who's gonna tell? Like, a lot of people probably wouldn't tell just by glancing at it, and I think that's a really cool idea. And then we have Criminal Minds on the TV, another fashion girl. I'm not sure what those are. Like buttons or something. And there we go, there's a podcast. And that is Crime Junkie. I think that is like an actual podcast, probably. Right? Maybe, who knows? Not me. I'm very limited in what I listen to. But yeah, we have our solid color page, patterns, little things. This page, which again I left alone except for inserting these two labels on there. Header, glitter headers, bottom washi, which this was a red blood spatter over yellow, and then there was an alternate one, which was this one, so I did replace it with this one because I liked this one better, thought it was more appropriate. And then we have like our clothing flat lay over here, and yeah, that is Crime Junkie. This is another kit I could use probably like anytime. And then lastly we have District 12, which is the Hunger Games set, which was, I think, kind of the exclusive art that like put the shop on the map for exclusive arts, I believe, at least for me. It really caught my eye. I have decided against doing a foil set for this, or like even a foil bundle exclusive, because I don't think enough people like would use this to like really justify that. And she also does have like foil in her own shop that could go with this, so like that could work as well if you do want foil for it. So there you go. But yeah, Hunger Games, loved the books, love the movies that I have watched. I still haven't watched Mockingjay Part 2, so I need to go back and reread the books, rewatch the movies, at which point I will probably use this kit, so this is for that purpose. But yeah, I like how these two characters look super accurate to the movie versions, but like something looks slightly off about Peeta, because like the angle of his face is like, there's something funny about that, but it's still very good art, very realistic. I love this like double box scene of like the forest. Then there's the District 12 backpack. There's all the little notes from Hamish, that one. And the berries, I remember that berries scene. Was that from the first book? I think that was the first book. And then the arrows, the knife. This was such a cool book series. And then there's solid color, patterns, deco page, glitter headers, little things. And then I think this color was like a very dark green that wasn't writable, like kind of like that. So I did replace both of those with that color. And then I took the browns and duplicated them a crap ton on this page. And then there are 2 extra full boxes on there. And then the actual books are in that one, which is fun. That green is like a little bit too dark, but that was the only option there was. And then we have like the little hand signal on this full box, and then the bottom washi. So that is District 12. Very fun. It's like the only Hunger Games kit I've seen, so I love it. How to get it. And then it's everything from Linear Designs. That is everything for this part of the haul. Next, let's get into Pink Diamond Planner Co. Okay guys, so it is now several days later, but I am finally ready to finish out this haul. Now I've had a couple more orders come in. Also, I am currently between Dashing Diva nails right now, so excuse these. I will be putting them on later for the next video, but right now I have to take advantage of the fact that the house is empty, and so I can kind of like film uninterrupted. So here we go. I do have my Pink Diamond Planning Co order to start out with, as promised. I have 2 custom art kits here, which I pick up pretty much every single one of her custom arts because they are all brilliant, and I think we all need all of them. So this is the Valentine's Day one. First, let's go over the freebie, which is a Valentine's freebie. We have date night, bath, Starbucks scripts, and then a couple confetti overlays. And her foil is manufactured, by the way. And here we have the kit. So I really love this Valentine's Day art. I like kind of the darker color scheme, and just like, I don't know, I'm really picky about Valentine's Day stuff. Usually I'll just like be able to glance at it and know immediately whether it's something I want or not, and usually like I say no. And I can't necessarily tell you why this one was a yes, but it definitely was a yes. I really like the Fashion People boxes. And I did get both of them like in like my skin tone hair color combo with me and my boyfriend. So I did purchase both of these fashion sheets just so I can use that one and that one, even though we're not like quite that dark, but it's close enough. Actually that one looks more like us, so honestly I don't know why I purchased that, because I'm probably just gonna end up using that one. Oh well, that's okay. So yeah, we have that. We have a double box scene of this like restaurant, which is super cute, and I love these like flowers around it. That is so pretty. And I just love this food box over here. Of course, the chocolate covered strawberries on the donuts. I would like eat all of that. And then the waffles over here. Yes, please. So we have some movies in here. Oh yes, so we have The Notebook, which of course like everybody's obsessed with these days. But this one looks like it's also it is The Proposal, which is one of my favorite movies, like one of my favorite romance movies of all time. I'm not a romance movie person, but I love The Proposal. And I think I showed my boyfriend and he likes it as well. So I love that that is one of them. Haven't seen The Notebook, don't care to, but The Proposal, yes. I also just love those 2 actors. So there you go. And then we have like some shopping boxes over here, or shopping bags rather, in this full box. And then we have, of course, the classic teddy bear heart balloons and roses over here. So yeah, I just love all of this going on. And then next we have our deco. I like how we have some teeny tiny deco, but also some smaller deco. Well, a lot of smaller deco, which is going to be great. We have some movie marquees. So like I have, there's 2 of them. And we have some more labels and boxes. Here we have some rounded labels and squared off ones. Extra double box scene here of like the breakfast in bed situation, which is super cute. And let's see, we have our glitter headers and sidebar trackers. So we have more boxes and labels on this page, some flags, some heart checklists. Here we have our solid color page. I think this might almost be bordering on too dark to write on, but I think this might be okay since this is lighter. It's considerably lighter. I think that might be okay. And then we have the pattern page. And then we have the 15 millimeters here and date covers. And then I just love this box of all the food. Every time there's like a food charcuterie board of any variety in a kit, like I'm obsessed. I would just die to have that in front of me, and I would instantly lose my diet. So the freebie is these 2 extra boxes of the girls. I love this because I'm definitely going to be using her, obviously, because it's my like skin tone hair color, but also this red dress. Like red is my color. Like this is me to a T. Like I have so many red clothes because it looks so good on me. This girl is really cute too. She reminds me of an actress, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Anyways, I'll probably use her because she's just a unique fashion girl that isn't anywhere else. And then like I said, I did pick up the 2 fashion sheets. So that is Valentine's Day. I don't know if this will be my kit for this year. I did pick up also that XOXO kit from SPC. No, I know SPC used it, but I picked it up from Apple Blossom Prints. So who knows? And then, like I still have to figure that out next week on. So the other exclusive art that I picked out is Under the Sea. And this is obviously meant to be based on the new Little Mermaid movie that is coming out. I think it's coming out in May. So I think we have some time on this. And I'm going to be using both this kit and the one from the Kittenish Girl Jess art, because I love both of them. And they're both like unique and different and amazing in their own ways. So I love this double box scene here of like the undersea area, I guess. And then we have Ariel herself and then Ursula. They both look very glam. And then we have some stuff over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is like a little to-do list, which is so cute. It says, ask them my questions, get some answers, and then organize thingamabobs. And there's like a diary, there's like the soundtrack on the phone, headphones. Here we have like a little mirror and makeup brushes, and then a little post-it note that says, see Ursula. I don't know about that idea. Let's remove that post-it note. And then this is, I guess that's like a book or something that's like called Part of Your World. More like makeup, jewelry, and then we have like lifeguarding stuff over here, which is funny. But yeah, I really like the color scheme going on here too. So I forget if this is like the freebie or extra sheets, but there is this extra page of full boxes. So there's this beach scene, which is like perfect for a quote box overlay, which I mean, I'm sure that's what it's for. Then we have Eric over here, Prince Eric, and then a scene of, or a fashion girl of her with that gorgeous dress. I love that a lot. The art is, of course, fantastic. So then we have the deco, more labels and movie marquees. We have our rounded label page. We have another double box scene of like the interior of her bedroom with a little shell bed. This is so cool. Very kind of like modern art, like modern under the sea art. I like these glitter headers. Very good pattern. And then we have more boxes over here. Solid color. Again, I like how she like makes an effort to make these writable. That's very good. And then the patterns. And then, oh, this is messed up. This last box with like the crab legs. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know if we should be eating Sebastian's legs. I'm trying to read what these texts say. I'm gonna like try to hold it up while I read it. If you see a French chef, you don't know me. The witch was watching. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna read that. It's too tiny. It's actually easier to read when I look at my phone screen instead of just looking at it. The witch was watching a mirror and singing with a set of stolen pipes. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Hey S, some weird French chef came in looking for you, told them where you live. LMFAO. That's funny. Anyways, date cover is bottom washi. So yeah, this is called Under the Sea. Love this a lot. I'm excited about the new movie as always. I'm still like not caught up on Disney live actions. I haven't seen Mulan. I've not seen Pinocchio. I think that might be the only two I haven't seen. I will get there eventually. Okay, so the next two things I have are kits from ScribblePrintsCo. I did get these off the buy sell trade, and these are repurchases. So I purchased His Day and Her Day because I think I've used both of these, or I think I may have like put this with like the male birthday section, or like I think I had both of these as mini kits back when I was buying mini kits, and like I think I used them both, and like I need to redo them like in my current planning style, like better with like new foil. So I really wanted to redo them. And also I have like no Mother's Day kits. I have like one in my collection, so I need more Mother's Day kits. So that's what Her Day is for. And I know for a fact that I have this as a mini kit, so I'm really excited to have this as an ultimate kit. And also thankfully she had like all of the extras included, so that is awesome. So this was a really lucky find. I feel like I don't have any real reason to peruse the buy sell trade because I buy pretty much everything that I want before it leaves the shop. But thankfully I got lucky and saw these and was like, hang on, I should repurchase those. So yay. But yeah, so obviously I have hauled these like years ago, but here we are again, and we have our Mother's Day boxes. Love this pink and purple color scheme. This was back when like the tiered tray was like super popular in all kinds of art. Got our waffles and macarons, breakfast in bed, decorative shelf. We have our moms in pajamas. Over here we have our cloud planner and like purse and flowers. This is an older format, but it's still definitely usable. We have some deco, flags, sidebar trackers. It's not that old of a format. So we do have like this page which was reformatted. We have our dinner's header, thankfully, because I think the headers have been taken out of kits. And what are those called? Glitter headers, rounded boxes, solid color, and patterns. And then perfect for a quote box overlay. And then 15 millimeter, not 15, this is actually like the 32 millimeter, but she didn't include the 15 millimeter strip, so I'm going to cut that in half. And then the date covers as well, plus the Mother's Day specific boxes, which are these two. These may or may not have been a freebie. Yeah, this was the freebie as part of it. And then we have the fashion girls as well. This girl's so pretty. I don't think I had her when I had the mini kit, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm really excited to have that for Mother's Day. So now I have 2 Mother's Day kits, so that'll last me 2 years, this year and the next year. Okay, so next we have his day. Sorry, I got cut off because I had a call coming in, and I tried to like press end a call, and I think I pressed, like, I full screened it or whatever, and that ended the recording. But I'm excited to have this as a full format, because even if I do still have this collection, I'm pretty sure it's like a mini kit. And at least now I can use it as like Father's Day for sure, because the other one I can use as a birthday for sure. So yeah, this is like his day, so it's like the male equivalent. So we have a double box scene of like a very masculine bedroom, which I'm like, I don't think this guy's a dad, because if he's a dad, and like, I feel like the mom probably would not want this room decorated this way. Wouldn't be my room choice. But I love the husky breakfast. Love both of these breakfasts. Pajamas, coffee. And then we have the Father's Day boxes like built right into the kit, so kind of the same as the Mother's Day ones. You can like see there's like the cake and then like the dad definition thing right there. And there's this page of deco, glitter headers, rounded boxes, solid color, pattern. Yeah, that's not writable at all. And then the pattern full box, and then 30 millimeter, and then of course we have the 15. And then the freebie was the extra skin tones, which is nice because I'll be able to use that one if I'm using it for my boyfriend, because he is a father. And then here we have Fam 3, which I guess was the one that she picked up, which if I was going to use it for my dad, I could probably use that one, because my dad's had gray hair or like white hair for a very long time. But I think he had brown hair when he had like actual colored hair. But yeah, very cute. So, well, I might as well use both, because like Father's Day is for all fathers. I don't have to specifically specify whether it's going to be for my dad or my boyfriend. So that's all good, but I am very happy that I was able to snag those from the buy sell trade. I think the only thing that I'm still like waiting on the buy sell trade for is the touchdown kit. I don't know if it was called touchdown, but it was like a football kit from like way back when. It was like very green. And I have the full boxes from it, or like I did at one point. I think I still have them just so I remember that I need that kit if I see it in the buy sell trade, but like I have not seen it ever, so still waiting. But anyway, that is it for CrafteaPlannerCo, and that is going to be it for this haul. I don't have any sticker orders coming in because I actually like need to pay attention to my budget now, so we will see when the next one is, but that is going to be it for this one. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.